Yeah, everyone, this is Thermite, and this is the Weekly Updates. As always, very first link down below is Weekly Shonen Jump, please check it out. And this week, instead of talking about stuff going on with the channel, because there's not a whole lot going on, as you may have noticed, instead, there's something else I need to do during the Weekly Update, which is the Mangaka Musings. So when I did jump this week, this was not out, and I went to the community tab, not there. Went to the author comments and the mangaka musings tabs, wasn't there. It's included at the very end of my video, but I didn't even timestamp it because it's not interesting. It's just me going, well, I don't have the author comments to talk about. What do I do, guys? But literally, like right after I ended the stream, this went up, which I assume is some sort of horrible grudge move. Because, like, they said it was, this came out on the 27th, but it did not. I can verify that. There's no way. This is a fake timestamp. But okay, let's read those mangaka musings. By the way, for obvious reasons, since this is coming out, like, I'm recording this after I've done all the ranking, this isn't going into the rankings, probably. Unless it's really good. It's been 5 years with this amazing, beautiful, hot, and dynamic series known as Dr. Stone. Boichi, cool down. I see Hideo Shinkai is just sort of plugging all his other work. Fair enough. I dig it. I bought a good pillow. I haven't used it yet, but I'm hoping it improves the quality of my sleep. I have so many pillows, actually. Like, I've got two, like, very squishy, like, not just memory foam, but, like, shredded memory foam pillows, and those are my favorites right now. Like, the lining of the pillow also has a clear, like, this is the side that always stays cool, this is the side that doesn't. It's really nice, and having two of them means I can rotate between them. Because, like, even with, like, shredded memory foam, like, it will, like, squish down over time. So, if I feel like it's getting a bit squished, I can switch it out with the other one, and then that one gets more squished, and the other one, like, returns to normal because it's not dealing with me all the time. I would highly recommend it. Now, I did hear on the stream, by the way, that apparently the, like, one-shot for Akane-banashi was way more like Shoha Shoten, where it was more like stand-up comedy, and that does make this make a lot more sense. Where the mangaka was like, well, I'm not doing a Rokugo series because I love Rokugo or anything. I just had this idea for a series, and then they said, no, you can't do that. So instead, I made it about Rokugo. That's so interesting, honestly. Like, I am excited to read it. Like, I'm not going to keep it in the live streams. I'll move it to the pre-recordeds. But I'm curious to, like, continue reading Akane-banashi, knowing that the mangaka, like, doesn't have this deep vested interest in, like, the art and history of it from, when they were super young or anything. That this is a very new thing. Like, they are researching it as they are writing the series. All meat gets softer by soaking in salt water. Oda, do you not know what brining is? Because, like, yeah, because can't wait to try this technique for a barbecue. Oda just learned what brining is. I mean, I don't want to gatekeep cooking and food and whatnot, If you're learning about brining right now from my reaction, you know what? More power to you. Hope you do it. Hope you learn how to cook good. However, like, Oda is writing a series in which saltwater is an important part of the universe. And I feel like, because of that, I suppose irrationally, I think that he must have absolute knowledge of how salt water works. But I suppose there's no reason why, doing a pirate series, you would need to know how brining meat works. This is just an irrational reaction. I've been slowly gaining weight on a 3 steps forward, 2 steps back schedule, but now I may have gone too far back. Oh, it's scary for me as well. Like, I've also been doing the same thing for a while. Like, I used to be one of those kids who just, could not put on any weight whatsoever. I was just, like, naturally very skinny. And because of that, like, once the training wheels came off, I've been, like, not steadily gaining weight, but I've been ping-ponging between, like, like, losing a fair bit of weight and then plateauing and then sometimes, like, bounding back. So hopefully, I'm hoping I'm not screwing up my body with that. I would like to, not even, like, I want to be not overweight. Like, I'm okay with however I look. It's more just my family has a, like, heavy history of, like, heart problems and like, what am I thinking of? Anyways, probably a little too heavy to go on this with, but it's the kind of thing where, like, I want to lose weight for my own health. Like, it will just, lower my chances of bad stuff happening. I'm sorry, what? My Bishoujo figure collection is a little embarrassing, so I keep it in my refrigerator. The lighting is good. What the fuck are you talking about, Horikoshi? I'm pretty sure we've seen like his display cases for his other. Well, yeah, I guess it's because it's embarrassing. Also, this is probably a joke, right? It's gotta be a joke. I cannot handle it if this is not a joke. You know what? These were some good mangaka comments. I'm getting why they tried to, why they had to hide them from me. This is the one time where they're all good. I realized how boring I am for thinking that I need to use the exact number of characters allowed in the space, and that I should feel more free too. Oh. Wait, what is a Roboco ball? I mean, to be fair, I don't know if a Roboco ball is something that showed up in the series, or if Miyazaki-sensei is just saying that as a, like, well, you'll see what the Roboco ball is in the future. There's a thing called sky burial where birds scatter your remains. I want to do cat burial. Meow, meow. Honestly, I'm not against that. I imagine it would be very traumatizing for my loved ones. So I probably wouldn't do it for that, in that regard. But I do kind of like the idea of returning to the cats. Let me just copy this. Damn, Koto sometimes, very rarely manages to nail it. I'm glad that everyone's liking Arceus. I don't have a Switch, so of course I can't play it, but I'm happy that, like, it's really, like, that people have enjoyed it as much as, like, any mainline series game. Like, minus obviously, not having new designs and stuff, but it sounds really, really good. Our cat enjoys looking at the TV lately. She watched Shin Eva the other day. Oh no! Oh no! I mean, to be fair, Unit 2 and the rebuilds is very feline. I may be getting a cat very soon. I don't want to talk too much about that, but should that be the case, I am very excited to get my cat's opinions on what is cool and what looks good. Oh, we could even. I kind of want to do cat reactions. I kind of do. Okay. We will pick that up later, when in fact I do have a cat. Yeah. 100 chapters, triple digits. Next is chapter 101. How math works. But yeah, congrats on 100 chapters. Oh. I feel like I know it's just bias / me just getting tired with the comments in general, but I do genuinely feel like the mangaka put less effort into the comments the further you go down the table of contents. I'm thinking I really should have used the week off to think up a bunch of comments for the section. Ah. Anyways, you know what? These were some good author comments. I gotta hand it to them. The question is, were these comments better than reading Ayashimon? I feel like that's too mean. There's no way, right? Like, I'll put them here as the what do I call them now? The mangaka comments. But yeah, I didn't drop Ayashimon because it was bad or anything. It's just, it's not doing it for me. It just doesn't feel great. So, yeah, probably not going to put it in the pre-recordeds or the live streams at this point. Like, I think I said before I'd put it into the pre-recordeds. Now I'm not even thinking that. But, yeah, it's not because it's bad. It's just because I don't feel like I'm saying anything interesting about it. It's not, like, awakening any great fires within me the way that most other series I read do. Like, that's why I do these reaction videos. It's not because I want to, like, force myself to say stuff. It's because even if I wasn't reacting, or, like, even if I wasn't making videos, I would still be saying all the stuff either out loud or just in my head in this room. But okay, so those were our mangaka musings. Glad to tie up that loose end. Everything else is going as per usual. So I'll leave you alone now. Thank you if you sat through this for some reason. And I appreciate you all very, very much. Catch you on the flip side. Bye for now. Yeah.